just too hard to keep my feet on the ground. Oh, I close my eyes and try to...
Welcome back to the Eric Cohen Show. We wrap it up, and we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on right now with Major League Baseball. And a bombshell yesterday dropped for 20 players or so that are linked in the linked by Biogenesis director Tony Bosch. Bosch is now cooperating with Major League Baseball officials, which is not good for players, because it seems like Major League Baseball is going on some sort of a witch hunt. And I like I said to Mike, I don't really get it. I don't really understand why you if you're Major League Baseball, you want to water down your product by trying to go into the past and go after players who were a part of this wellness clinic that it could have been a long time ago. And a lot of these players have already been punished. I mean, why are you looking to punish Melky Cabrera and Bartolo Colon, who already got punished 50 games last year for a positive test? You know, when the Blue Jays signed Melky Cabrera, they were told by Major League Baseball that, you know, Melky served his time. He is a free agent. He can sign and he can go on and put the past behind him. Why are you going and trying to bring out old skeletons? I just don't understand. You know, Tony Bosch is not a physician. He directed the Biogenesis Wellness Clinic in Miami. And Major League Baseball has been after him to be a key witness in the drug scandal that really could have a huge outcome on the second half of these Major League Baseball races. And that's why I don't get it. I mean, why would baseball want to do that? Just focus on, you know, having the best product out there. Focus on giving the fans the best product to watch and to cheer for. Why, you know, Alex Rodriguez hasn't played a game this year. He's admitted that he took steroids. What are you getting out of suspending him for 100 games? Ryan Braun's a different case, because Ryan Braun did have a positive test. His lawyers argued that when they did the transfer, I think it was FedEx or whatever transferred, it wasn't done properly, and he was able to get off, and he avoided suspension, and he was able to keep his National League MVP award a couple years ago. When Melky Cabrera was suspended last year playing for the Giants, he said, I don't even want to be up for the award, even though at the time when he was suspended, he was leading the league in batting average and was the All-Star Game MVP. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, we understand steroids were a big problem in baseball. There were no rules governing it at the time when McGuire and Sosa and Bonds were all on it, and you had that great race between McGuire and Sosa, and really saved baseball after they lost the World Series in 1994 after the lockout, and lost the franchise in the Montreal Expos too. And you know, just let it die. You know, let the steroid era go away. I mean, it's already affected so many things. It affects how we think about Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds. Records that they've accomplished have asterisks beside them. You know, we don't celebrate Barry Bonds for being the best home run hitter in the game because of the fact he played in the steroid era, and we don't give the proper amount of credit to Roger Clemens for winning the 7 Cy Youngs and doing what he did, because most people believe that he took something, because obviously one of his trainers at the time, Brian McNamee, says that he was injecting Roger Clemens, and a lot of these players were implicated in Jose Canseco's book. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned as a baseball fan, I love baseball. I'm looking forward. I'm looking at young players now that come up. I'm looking at, the great players, the great teams. That's what I want to focus on. I don't want to focus on who did what 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I don't care. I really don't care. I just got to be honest. I don't care. Roger Clemens took steroids when he pitched for the Toronto Blue Jays in 1997. So what? What does that mean? How does that affect the game now? You want to keep the game clean now? That's exactly what you do. You keep it clean now. You have the drug testing now. If you fail a drug test right now, you're suspended. Makes sense. That's the way to do it. Keep it clean. You don't have a time machine to go back 10 years and change what was going on. So why put all this money into an investigation to some clinic in Miami where you have a guy who's got no credibility, by the way, as Mike said, who supposedly had names on a sheet of paper. This guy did this at this time. It's enough. It's over. As long as they're not doing it now, that's the focus, in my opinion. Major League Baseball does not agree with me. They're going after these 20 players. They want, God knows what they want. Suspensions. You want to whip them with some wooden spoon. I don't know what you want from these guys. It's over. Leave Ryan Braun, Everett Cabrera, Melky Cabrera, Francisco Cervelli, Bartolo Colon, Nelson Cruz, Gio Gonzalez, Yasmani Grandal, Fernando Martinez, Jesus Montero, Johnny Peralta, Alex Rodriguez. Leave them alone. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean much to Major League Baseball, but suspending them now for what they did who knows when with this clinic is just ridiculous in my books. All right.